So at the end of every dance that I offer, I close by saying the phrase, "May the merits of our work here today echo endlessly throughout eternity." Now, the last phrase, "echoes in eternity," came from a movie called Gladiator. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and really gave me an introduction to the concepts of Stoicism and really depicted the whole Roman army general Colosseum thing in a very monumental and majestic way that really created a shift in me and had an impact. But the phrase came from this scene in the beginning of the movie when this Roman army general is with the soldiers and he's about to take them into battle. And these soldiers are about to face their death, potentially. And he starts off by cracking a joke, and then there's a laughter to break up the tension. And then the tension is dissipated by the laughter, and then it kind of comes back a little bit, and there's a seriousness in the air. And then the general turns to his men and says, "What we do in life echoes in eternity." And it had such a strong impact on me, and I felt like very inspired. But what a thing to say to a group of soldiers that are about to face like their death, is the importance of what you're doing here is far beyond this present moment. It's going to go in the history books, and it'll be remembered for like all of time. And like, what an energy to instill into a person before they're about to give up their lives for the empire or for whatever reason that they're going to be doing it, but to instill that like what you do has an impact and it's going to ripple out throughout the course of history. Yeah, it just gives me shivers even thinking about it. But I definitely wanted to take that type of energy and bring it into the dance somehow, because it's very easy to dismiss the value of dance or the work that's done on a dance floor, or to even think that being on a dance floor is work. Very often dance is associated with play, but I think we're in a moment of human history where at least in this North American society, dance is actually work, because there's a lot of mental blockages to pass through that are there for different reasons and different levels of interaction with society and the collective consciousness and all that kind of stuff. But that also speaks to the first part of the phrase that I say in the merits of our work here today, because for a lot of people, it is very challenging to show up on a dance floor, especially a dance class, where there's a lot more vulnerability. People are going to be watching you, and people are also battling their own inner insecurities and inner demons, and it can be very hard and very challenging. And that's something that I've taken for granted, knowing that dance and music has always been part of my life. So to be on a dance floor and to express myself freely, it comes very naturally, and I've done it so many times. I was performing in front of like hundreds of people when I was like 10, 12 years old, and so I'm not afraid to show that part of myself. But for some people, it is very hard, and that's why I say the merits of our work here today, because that is work to show up, to invest time and energy and money to be on a dance floor. And the way the class is conducted, it's all about exploring edges and to push our boundaries a little bit, and to consciously step into a zone that might feel a little discomfort. And it's a lot of things all mixed together, but at the end of the day, it is work, and it is work worth doing, and it is possible to enjoy work that we're doing. I think there's an automatic knee-jerk reaction to the word work, and people will automatically want to replace it with play, because there's a very strong imbalance of work and play in our society. But at the end of the dance, I do want to acknowledge that there was some sort of challenge, but here we're at the end of it. We're on the other side. It's finished, and that's acknowledged that you showed up, that you were present, and that you showing up has an impact, not just on you, but on the people around you. And it's something that I need to tell myself at the end of every class, because it is time and it's effort to set up these classes, to set up the playlist, set up the lesson plan, to advertise it, and to get the studio all set up and everything. It is a lot of work, and I need to remind myself that there is an impact to this action, and to the people that showed up, and to the energy that we've cultivated all together as a group and with the music. So if you ever wonder why I say, may the merits of our work here today echo endlessly throughout eternity, that is your explanation. And with that, I just want to let you know that I will be offering a dance this Sunday, May 21st, at Dream Yoga Dance Studio. It is a 1 minute walk away from the TTC Chester Station, located at 371 Danforth Avenue, which is just down the street from the Caird Commons. So if you show up on the dance, you could definitely go there for hanging out and meeting afterwards. And yeah, so Sunday 4:30 to 6. Link and description will be in the Dropbox below. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, please reach out, let me know. And have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on the dance floor soon, whether it's something that I'm facilitating or something that I'm participating in. I love being on the dance floor, and I will love seeing you doing the thing I love. See you soon.